Good morning. The days are getting longer. Some of them are quite pleasant indeed, but it's still winter. 1 degree Celsius this morning when I got in the car. I'm watching that float, by the way. I've cast out. That's always the most important thing, isn't it? 1 degree Celsius this morning, so just above freezing point. And after casting out, the next most important thing is getting that first cup of tea of the day. It started to rain, and that wasn't in the forecast at all. In fact, 0% chance of rain all day. I do smile, and I say this on many occasions, that they tell us what the weather, well, they'll say it's the climate, not necessarily the weather from day to day, but they'll tell us what the weather's going to be like in 50 years time, and they can't get it right on the day as it's actually happening, can they? And this is why I've been using size 14 hooks, because I know what's in there. And although I'm happy to catch small roach, of course, better than blanking, isn't it? It's always good if you can get something better on the bank. Not a massive bream, but when you take into account the venue, I'll tell you what, this is a result. It was 1 Celsius when I set off from the drive this morning, but of course, as anglers, it's all about the water temperature and returning that fish just now. I don't need a thermometer to tell me that it's extremely cold. As I've said, yesterday's video actually, and previously as well, February, in my view, is by far the most difficult month of the year as far as general course fishing is concerned. But as long as your bait's in the water, you've always got a chance. I've cast out again. Anything else now is a bonus. Great fish to get on the bank. And I think it's important, as far as fish weights are concerned, not just to take standalone weights, but to take into account the venue, because some places 8-ounce roach might be a monster, whereas on others maybe not even worth a mention. So important thing to bear in mind, I feel, when we talk about fish weights. It's not just the weight, but the venue. And I think as well, at this time of the year, the fact that it's February as well, to catch an 8-pound barbel would be a massive achievement from the Severn in these conditions. Never mind a 10-pound or a 12 or a 14-pound fish. Important factors, aren't they? Above all those, getting your bait out there, as I said, and getting some fish on the bank, hopefully, which I have today.